In today's video, I'm going to be doing a complete full guide on how to play this game, from basic stuff, like how to use the computer, to basic movement, hertz, and everything like that. And that's basically it. But with no further hesitation, let's get straight into the video. First of all, I'm going to show you how to use computer and all this stuff. If you want to skip this, just skip it, okay? Alright, so I'm going to show you how to use computer. As you see, we're in room, okay? So I'm going to show you how to use this. So this is how you change your options. So you can just use the arrow key to go down or whatever, and use the arrow key up to go up. Now, one thing I do want to mention, however, if you go to support, see here, it does not say this. Do not share any information with that, because I don't know. I think you can get player tracked or something. I don't know. But just don't share at all or anything out. I just don't know. But for room, okay? Room, it's like you're joining different lobbies. So for example, like if you want to go to your own private lobby, you can just do like type in random stuff like I did. Name, you can change your name to delete your name, however, and then you can change it to anything you want. Color, don't use this anymore. Use this because it's actually way more easier. So you can just move this up and then change your color to anything you want. Go back to mine. Bam. Okay. Alright, now mic. I'm gonna go mic. Oh, he turned. Okay, turn speed. So you got snap turn for option 1, which is I think automatically on by default. 2 is just like spin, however, like spoof spin. You can adjust as you wish. And then is there a 3? No, so when you push option 3, you cannot turn anywhere if you use your joystick. If I had to make a recommendation, it's very easy to do 2, however, and then choose your number, or choose like how fast you want to spin for. So for example, 3 is like kind of slow. I do 7 because I feel more comfortable with it. Mic, all chat push. Okay, all chat. So this is very simple. All chat. You can talk to anybody. Push to talk. You gotta hold this down to talk. Let go if you don't want to talk, and you will be muted. Push to mute. Don't do this one. It's just stupid. So let's say your mic is on, however, and you want to turn it off. Just do that. You don't have to hold the thing. Okay, so yeah. Q. So this is very simple too. So Q, however, is default is where like just casual lobbies, you're going not competitive lobbies. Option 2 is competitive. I mean, option 2 is not competitive. My bad. Option 2 is mini games. Don't go there. I'm not going to explain. I'm not going to explain anything from that. Competitive. You can't automatically. Sorry. You cannot automatically go in here without completing a course, however, so I will show you how to do that, but a little later. So right now, just keep it to default. Troop. Hold on. So I'm not 100% sure what troop is, but I'm guessing you can just join something. I don't know. Voice. Oh, group. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I'm guessing if you have the bracelet or you're in like a group or whatever in the forest, stand by the computer and then you can select anything and then it will take them to it. Voice, just ignore that. But if you want to know what it does, human voice, it uses your voice, monkey voice. It just makes you sound like a monkey or whatever. Like, it makes monkey sounds. Auto mod sucks. Don't do it. Instruments. Don't worry about it. Redeem. Okay, you can redeem codes or whatever, like anything really. Credits, just shows the credits, and don't do anything from there. Okay. Now let's move on to casual. So casual, you can just click down, take you in casual. Infection. It's where lava monkeys will chase you. Guardian, freeze tag. Just select one of the game modes, push option 1, and then you should be good. And then walk out there after you push option 1. Okay, so this is your cosmetics. When you start out, you won't have anything, okay? Obviously. So, we're gonna move on how to get cosmetics, okay? So, let me take you there really quickly. Okay, so, this is the shop, okay? this is where you get your cosmetics, okay? So when you walk in, when you turn around, the amount you should start with is 500. I have 800, but imagine this was 500. I'm new to the game. It should say 500. And you might ask, what can you buy with 500? Well, let me show you. You can buy this, which is this sweatband. Party hat, don't buy it. I regret it. Well, unless you're a mini games kid, then buy it. This, I don't know. If you find a good combo with this, I'll be impressed. But you can get that. I know there's more stuff for 500. Is it over here? Yeah, over here. Don't buy these or anything. It just sucks. This you can buy for 500. That's pretty much it. If you want free stuff, though, it's likely just gonna be badges and stuff. Like this one right here. This is 0, so yeah. Now, if you want to learn how to buy it, it's very simple. Oh wait, there's also stuff for 500 over here, I think, maybe. Okay, nope, I was wrong. Okay, so how to buy it is you select the item you want. So let's just go with this, okay? So select it like this, okay? If you want to try it on before you buy it, then go over here, put it on like this, and you can see how it looks on you. Cheese! And then, if you think it's good, just hold on. If you think you want to buy it, however, then come over here, push select, okay? Now this is red for me because I already own the item, but push select, push yes, and yes, I need it, and then it will give you the item from there, and you should have it. And if it doesn't pop up right here, I'm gonna show you how to get it really quick. So you go to your cosmetics, which is over here, or from Forest. You go to badges, bam, put on. You should have it. And there you go. That's how you equipped it. That's how you buy stuff. Okay. Now let's actually get into the basic tutorial of how to play this game and stuff. Okay. Alright, now let's actually get into how to play this game and how to move around and stuff, okay? So, as you start Gorilla Attack, you will go up there and, assuming you jump down from here, okay? Just assuming. You might be thinking, how do I play this game? How do I move my arms? Well, it's very simple, okay? How other people do it, okay? This is for beginners. How people do it for beginners, it's like kind of like this. Like they hit the ground like this very hard. They're getting nowhere. And some people do this, thinking it'll make them go fast. It won't. Trust me. Let me show you the proper way to do it. So you want to move parallel to the ground. Okay, parallel to the ground. Now, VR portion, how do I move parallel to the ground? It's very simple. Imagine you're like, let's think something. Imagine you're like looking a straight direction, okay? Like I am right now. And you want to go there, but go as fast as you can. Okay? Look at your hands, okay? You see how they touch the ground like this? Okay? Move your arms like this, okay? So just bam. See how my arm goes back? That's me going parallel to the surface. Now, but you also want to use your other hand to do this. So, for example, one arm goes backwards where the other one comes here. So, look at that. Keep parallel to the ground. Now, you might ask why you need to do this. It's so the lava monkeys don't get you, and the more airtime you have, is the less effective. Okay, you should only use airtime when you're branching and stuff. So yeah. All right, let's move on to the planks and stuff over there. All right. So you might see over here this stuff right here. This is called planks. Okay. Now, how can you use this to your advantage? It's very simple. Let me show you. There's a few ways you can use it. However, One's called pinch climbing, which is the easiest. Bouncing to side from side, and elevatoring, however, or elevator. So we're gonna go over the easy one. So the easy one is called pinch climbing. Okay, so you want to grab the wall and then pull yourself towards it like you're hugging something. It could be anything you imagine, and then pull up and then grab back on. Now take your time with that, okay? Take your time with that. When you first do it, you won't automatically get it, okay? If you do, comment this in my section. I got it the first time. And I'll be surprised. Don't lie though. Okay, don't lie. Alright. But all you just want to do is hold this and then do this and then just, like, look at my arms. Oops. You just do this. See how my arms are going in kind of like a motion? So, yeah. Okay, now let's talk about bouncing side to side with these. So, this is very simple. Nothing too complicated, okay? Bouncing side to side is very hard but easy for some people. So, bouncing side to side is like this. So, bam, 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 bam. Now, let me show you a little trick that people use, okay? Some that the pros don't tell you about, okay? Look at this, okay? You see my arm? Okay? You see my arm? You see, hold on. You see how it's like sticks or whatever for like a few seconds? Use that as your advantage, so watch carefully, okay? So look, stick, push, stick, push, stick, push, stick. Now you might ask a question, like, how far do you want to push? Like this. Push on the wall as, like, how comfortable do you feel? If you feel comfortable pushing on the wall, like, at a good strength, however, then stay with that, okay? There ain't no recommendations. Alright, now, we're gonna talk about elevating. Elevating, okay, I cannot say it right. We'll call it elevator, okay? It's basically where you put your hand like this, okay? And then, see how my hand passes through? You put your hand like this, and then you go up. Now, let me show you how to do that. It's very simple. So, you put your hand through it, okay? And then, I can't really show it, but hold on. So, my hand normally goes like in a motion like this, okay? So, let me grab this. So, it goes like this, kind of. See how it's going in a circle for my candy cane? It kind of goes in a circle. Follow that pattern, however, and then you eventually get it. It takes a while to learn, so don't stress yourself out, because it took me a few, like, at least a week to learn. Okay. Let's move on to wall climbing and all this other stuff. Okay, wall climbing is one of the many skills that you can pretty much learn in Gorilla Tag. It's very hard, but easy for me. Okay? Like, back then, it used to be hard, but now it's easy, so that's why I said that. But that right there just only took me a week to learn for the elevating. Okay, but enough of that. Let me show you how to do this. So it's like planks a little bit, but you go like side to side, so you be careful with it. So, like I said before, use this as your advantage, okay? See how I'm sticking to the wall, I'm on the ground, can't touch it? Use that as your advantage. So look, go slow at first. So you see, so bounce up, then once you hit the side, try to go slow, okay? Just don't bounce anything. Try to get a good rhythm for it, okay? And if you need to, move your body side from side if you need to. And then, yeah. Now, you want to know what you feel like when you accomplished it? Let me show you. Once you finally accomplished it, when you get all the way, probably like right here, you're gonna be like, and then when you flip, oh my god! It's gonna be fun. You're gonna be like, Woo! I finally did it! That's how I first felt. It felt really good to actually accomplish that. Okay, let's move on to, going up on a wall. I think they call it verticaling or whatever. It's very simple yet straightforward. You take your hands like this, okay? And then use this or whatever to, keep yourself up. Now, I'm gonna show you, I can't show you, but I'm gonna tell you a little trick that other people use. They don't tell you about. When you watch other tutorials, they only tell you to, like, keep your hand on the wall, but you know sometimes you go like, whee! Or whatever. And you sometimes push off, or sometimes you slip off. This one little trick can make you 10 times probably better. Likely better, yes. I've done it and it works. Your head, however, look, your physical gorilla head, is something that you can't go through the wall with. It's physically not possible. So, once it hits this side, you're going sliding down, and it's hard to recover. So, when you're doing this, right, tilt your head to the left, okay? Now, it might be strange at first, okay? It might be strange, but just do it. Once you do that, watch what I can do, okay? Watch. Once you do that, I'm not going off the wall that easy. I'm actually able to move around. Very easy now. And if you don't feel like... I don't like tilting my head that much, but I do it sometimes. Like, I just tilt it just a little bit. Okay, that's enough now. We're going to talk about loose hewing. Now, I'm going to say right now, I'm not good at loose hewing. I don't practice this skill. Even though I know how good it is, I just don't practice it. So, loose hewing is kind of like this. I used to practice loose hewing, but I don't anymore. It's like you use two hands to go up, so... yeah, kind of like that. So, it makes you, like, run straight all the way up, okay? It's hard for me, so I can't do it, but let me show you a basic thing. So you put your hands like kind of like this kind of motion, and then you want to hit towards like one of each other. So like 1, 2, something like that. You want to keep repeating that process, and once you get faster, 1, 2, 1, 2. Make sure you hit the wall. 1, 2, 1. Good lord. Hold on. Gotta do it like this because I'm more better. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And yeah, so on and so forth. That's how you lose yo. Okay. Let's teach you about branching now, okay? Let's teach you about branching and all this other stuff, which is an advanced mechanic. Let's just teach you about branching. Branching is like a kind of a big question in Gorilla Tag for new players. Like, you might ask questions, how do I branch? How do I move this side to this side? Let me tell you something, kind of like a keyword I use. Look around yourself. Look around, okay? Look at the environment you're in. You see a bunch of branches, all this stuff, all trees. Now, ask this question. How can I use this to my advantage? Yeah. Once you ask yourself that question, start thinking. Imagine something. Just imagine. How can I use it to my advantage? Think of stuff like, oh my gosh, there's like a lava monkey right now. Where should I go? Where's your first thought? Well, if you said this spot, you're likely correct. But before we get into that, imagine that, okay? Just imagine. Imagine your Gorilla Tag and think about that, okay? Once you get done with that, we can move on to the next thing. So I'm gonna give you a few seconds. Okay. So after you thought about that, we're going to jump up right here. So how do you jump? Very simple. Jump like this. So you use two hands or one hand, doesn't matter. I use one. And then try grab on. Oh, I messed up. 1 second. Okay, so I use one hand to jump. Or whatever. I normally use my dominant hand, which is my right hand. Crap. And then you just want to go from here and start just branching around, get a feel for it. So just do whatever you want. Don't be scared, okay? Don't be scared. It's normal to be scared at first, just don't. Okay? Just face your fear, don't be scared. Believe it or not, I already said it before, but I used to be scared at branching. Because I said to myself, yo, what happens if what happens if I F up my branching skills? It was very funny back then, like, I couldn't do nothing. Oh, crap. I couldn't do nothing. But one thing I did have to get over is my fear of branching, and look where I am now. I'm doing all this. Once you get rid of your fear of branching, you're good to go. You're fine. Just practice, like, roots and stuff, like how I'm doing. It's very simple and all that. There's really nothing else I can explain about branching. So, yeah. Let's move on how to climb up the treehouse, which is very simple and basic. I'm not going to cut the video because I can just easily get there. Okay. Now, I know a lot of basic beginners, sorry, but basic beginners do this, which I know a lot of people do. They take one stair at a time. Now, let me show you a better way to do that, okay? It's very simple, very easy. Well, not very easy, but very simple. Take your hand right here. This takes a few days to practice, so yeah. Take your hand right here, and then push up, and then try to get to another spot with your other hand. So keep repeating this process until you get the hang of it. Very simple, however. One thing you do not want to do, unless if it's necessary, is reach your hand out to a different location like that, because it slows you down, kind of like right there. So yeah, it's pretty simple, straightforward. And then you want to know something cool you can do to the lava monkeys? If you do that, let me show you. These are called Jukes, okay? I'm gonna show you one really quick. You say, oh my gosh, there's a lava monkey chasing me! Whee! If they're chasing you up there, just jump off like this. Whee! Because you can either hang on to a branch or whatever and keep going, or you just lay on the ground. So say whee! And then, see ya! And you're gonna be like, what the world? So, yeah. But let's move on to different types of jukes you can do. I already showed one, but I'm gonna still not count it because, yeah. Alright, let's move on to jukes. Okay, jukes are very simple, okay? Jukes are really very simple. Very simple as a rock. Like, you got jukes everywhere. Like, you might not see it at first, but you literally, this whole map has jukes. You can just do one right now where I'm sitting. If y'all believe me, let me show you. Just bounce up. That's a juke. Like if a lava monkey's trying to chase you this way, just woo! Head backwards. Like that. There's jukes everywhere in this map, so it's just get creative. But let me show you a few common jukes, okay, that are used. One's called a slide juke, okay? The slide juke is very simple and he's easy to do. You take your arm through this, okay? I'm just going to show you step by step how to do it. I'm not going to show you just jump for it and just do it, okay? So first, what you want to do is put your hand in it, just your hand, okay? And then once you get in this part, right, swing yourself this way by taking your arm like this and then pushing off to it. Bam. I didn't get a lot of height, but let me show you what it looks like in full action. First, you want to jump, swing yourself like that. Yep. That's what it looks like in full action. Okay, but that's enough of that. Next one, I already showed you, but we're going to do it again, but on a tree. Let's say a lava monkey's chasing you. You want to try to juke it. And you have nowhere to go, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you know how it is. It's very simple. So, once you're going up and you feel like a lava monkey's going to get you, you want to probably try to climb up a tree. Whether you can't go to another branch or whatever, then do this. This is a juke. So, bam, push off. That's it. That's literally just it. And then just run for your life. It creates time and space for your next move, or whatever, what you're gonna do. Alright, I'm gonna teach you another one for the last juke I have in my mind. It's like the slide juke, but on branches, okay? It's very simple, but it's gonna take time to do it. People say practice up there, however, like all the way up there. Don't do it. Good lord, I actually hit that. Don't do that. Okay? You might be able to practice, but practice on one of these smaller branches. So, look. Bam. Bam. Because you gotta get creative. I've learned over time that you can actually, like, just do it through these branches, however. Then juke them out, because I never realized that until, like, a few days, or whatever. It just takes a little bit to get used to. Because I remember I started doing jukes on here. Bam. That's it. Yeah, I realized you can do them on trees and stuff. So, yeah. That's basically just it for how to play this game and stuff. Is there anything I haven't went over? Oh, scaling. Okay, let me get done scaling real quick. Okay. Scaling is very simple, but hard. I'm still practicing it, so I'm sorry if I don't get it all right. So scaling is pretty simple. You want to try to do this, like try to get to the nearest branch or whatever, while using your hand to scale up a tree. So, like, 1, try to hold on a branch. 2, hold on to the branch, and then there. You scaled the tree, kind of. It's by using any branches or whatever, or anything that you have in your possession right now. So I'm gonna use this tree for example. Like, try to look around. What do you see? So, bam, bam. There you go. It's called branching and scaling at the same time, pretty much. And that's it. All you need to know for scaling. I'm still practicing it, however, so not the best at it. All right, let's move on to the maps. All right, so let's get into Hertz. Now, you might wonder what Hertz are. It's very simple. Hertz are something that other people play on or whatever. Back then, it used to give you a competitive advantage due to Gorilla Tag didn't really support these kind of Hertz or whatever. Back then, it only used to, I think, used to support like 120 and 90. But basically, what Hertz are or whatever, it makes you kind of like better at the game or whatever, just a little bit. Not that much. But ever since they stopped it or whatever, but you can still use Hertz to your advantage. Because it doesn't completely rely on skill. Okay, let me explain what Hertz do or whatever. And how can you enable them. For this, you do need a PC or whatever. So, I'm sorry for people who don't have a PC. So, yeah. Basically, I'm just going to explain it. I don't really want to show it because I'm kind of getting tired. However, but I'll explain how to do it. It's very easy, or you can just probably search up another tutorial, whatever. But how to get side quests is very easy. Just type in probably side quest download or whatever, find the latest version, and then download it. Okay, and then after that. After you have signed quest and download it, make sure you open it or whatever, and then it'll ask you or whatever to plug your Oculus to your computer or whatever, and you should get a notification that says on your Oculus it will say like something to connect your PC or whatever. Once you do that, you will have to enable developer mode. How do you get developer mode? You have to go to a website or whatever to do it. That's something you might have to look up a tutorial for. I can't remember exactly how to do it. But if you do it, you can turn off your boundary, but you will hit stuff. Like I do all the time. So it comes with a good thing, but at a cost. So yeah. But now let's move on. After you do all that, all you have to do really is go to I don't remember what it was, but it's something on the top right or whatever. I guess it looks like a settings bar, and you can put your hertz at like 60, 75, 90, 120. Now you might ask, what hertz do you recommend? VR portion. Very simple. I use 75 hertz. I don't use 60 anymore, because I feel like 75 kind of suits me, because I want to try to be a master or whatever at this game, like try to learn all the skills without 60 hertz. If you're learning, okay, so let me tell you, if you're looking for these kind of things, then I'll tell you what hertz you're looking for. If you're learning how to wall climb better and actually it's just wall climbing really. If you're just looking for to wall climb and probably just branch more and stuff, then I recommend probably like 60 hertz. And yeah, just 60 hertz. For if you want to do like jack of all traits or whatever, but it's very hard to master, I'll tell you that for sure. I recommend doing 75, which I have. 90 hertz. For 90 hertz, this also applies to 120 hertz. If you want to like go on the ground and run or whatever, like pretty good or whatever, like very fast and have more control over the ground, then I recommend those kind of hertz, 90 to 120. Because you can run on the ground more smoothly. Now all the hertz do have a downside. I think 75 doesn't really have a downside. Just it takes longer to learn everything. For 90 and 120, you can't really just wall run or branch that very easy. 60, you can do all these. You can't run the ground and do jukes and stuff that easily. So yeah. It's basically just it. It's really all you need to know about hertz. It's not really that. If you want me to just recommend one for you, just do 75 hertz or 60. For my opinion, running on the ground 90 or 120 for all that stuff. All right, let me guess. After I showed you how to, if you did skip it, then it's fine, but you can go back. But if you do want to learn how to get competitive and just be an absolute menace early, then it's fine. I'll show you. I don't play competitive, even though I have it. Alright, so first what you want to do is come down here. Now, remember what I said about pinch climbing. You want to hug this thing or whatever, and then bounce up. After you do that, imagine like doing a juke. Push backwards and try to land on that. So let me do that again, since I'm just walking y'all forwards, because I need focus or whatever. So just redo that. There we go. Once you land right here, pretend you're branching. Bam. Bam. You can jump right there if you want, but I jumped right here. Then just like shortcut. Bam. Now this is like planks or whatever, where you're doing this. So, yeah. Very simple, very easy. Now this is like, okay, so you have, for this one, you just take your hand, and then use one hand, and then bam, 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 like, kind of like vertical link or whatever. And then, how to unlock competitive, click this button, and then head back to the computer. Well, hold on. You know, I'll just do that really quick. Sorry. I keep coughing a lot, however, due to... I'm still sick after getting over something, but yeah. Okay, so... I'm gonna show you how to do that real quick, even though I already showed y'all. But you go to where is it? Here it is. You go to Q. You push 3 for competitive. Then go to room. And then push option 1, walk out there, and then you should be in competitive. But I'm gonna turn that off now. Because I don't like being competitive. Okay. Alright. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you kind of like and subscribe if you know what I'm saying. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.